Okay, we are preparing for the problems on the PERT test. And so, the first problem here, you have adding and multiplication. The order that we do is PEMmed as. So we do parentheses first, then we look for exponents, then we look for multiplication and division. We look for both of these together. Then we look for adding, and then we look for subtraction. Okay, we do it in this order. So there's no parentheses, there's no exponents, then we look for multiplication, division, and there's the multiplication division right there. So this is the one that we're going to do, the multiplication there. There is adding there, but we'll do multiplication first. So 17 times 14 is the multiplication. 4 times 7 is 28, and put 2 there. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more makes 6. Now, for the 1, we'll put a 0 here. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. And now we're going to add these together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 7 is 13. So we'll put our 3 here and our 1 there. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so 17 times 14 is 2, 3, and 8. Then we'll bring down that plus 15. And now it's 15 plus here. Now we're doing adding here because adding is next. After all multiplication is done, then we do our adding. So I'm going to add 15 to this. Let's see what we get. 5 plus 8 is 13. My 1 here. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. And then plus 2 is here. So this will be 2, 5, and 3. Okay. Next, we have subtraction and multiplication. And according to PEMDAS, we always do multiplication before we do our adding. So our multiplication is right here. I know there's 3 of them, or 2 of them, but we do our first ones. So we'll first do our 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12, so I'm going to write a 12 here. And then I'll write everything else down. 87, the minus, the multiplication, and the 3. Now we have subtraction and multiplication, and according to PEMDAS, we do multiplication first, so we'll do these two. 12 times 3. Now, 12 times 3, let's do that. 3 times 2 gives me 6, and 3 times 1 gives me 3. So that's going to be 36, and then we'll write down our 87, and then our minus. So now it's 87 minus 36. So let's write 87, the bigger number on top, then the 36 here, and then we'll subtract. 6 from 7 leaves 1. 3 from 8 leaves 5. So these together are going to make 51. Next, we have an 8 minus 3 over a 2 minus 3. For this one, we do the numerator and we do the denominator. So 8 minus 3 will give us 5. And 2 plus 3 will give us 5. Now we have 5 over 5. And both of these can be divided by 5. And we end up getting 1 over 1. Well, 1 over 1 ends up giving us just 1. So this one simplifies to a 1. Okay, here we have parentheses, adding and subtracting. And according to the list, we do parentheses first. So we'll do our first parenthesis, which is our 9 plus 2. So this parenthesis, 9 plus 2, gives us 11. Then we'll do our next parenthesis, which is a 9 take away 2. Now, 9 take away 2, let's write the 11 again, is going to end up being 9 take away 2 is going to be 7. Now, you notice that the adding, subtracting, and the parentheses are gone now. Now we just have only parentheses. Parentheses means multiplication. So 11 multiplied with a 7 gives us 77.